Hey, what's going on, people? Um, Another question I get asked all the time is what I think about the NES Classic Mini that came out. And do I think there should be any more? Well, I'll give a quick review, real quick, on what I think of this NES Classic. Obviously, I have it right here. Little tiny guy. I like it a lot. Um, it's got the HDMI output on it. It's easy hookup. It's like two freaking cords. It's got an controller. This is probably stuff you guys already know. I'm just going back over it for anybody who doesn't know. It's got the regular controller. You cannot plug regular controllers into it, old ones, which I think is kind of a downfall. Not that big of a deal though. Um, it's got good games, heavy hitters on it. It's got Zelda 1 and 2. It's got the Mario 1, 2, and 3 on it, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, Balloon Fight, which is a game I love. It's got Contra Super C on it that I had a lot of fun with, Bubble Bobble, Mega Man, what is it, Mega Man 2 is on there or something like that? Yeah, I think Mega Man 2 is on there. It's got a good amount of games on there. It's like 30 games. You could look it up on the internet if you really need to know that. The people who asked me this question, they'll already know that. So I think you're looking for more of my opinion on it. My opinion on it is, I think it's cool. Definitely, I used it in Kansas City. I recently went on a work trip where I had to work somewhere for 5 months, and I only got to come home every week or two. So it worked very, very well for me. Um, I used it in the hotel room all the time. It's easy hookup, and I can play my games instead of logging over all my Nintendo stuff with the separate cartridges and stuff like that. And it's got save states on it, so you can save it wherever you want. I don't like playing it to beat something. I think I played Star Tropics on here, but I only saved it where you would actually save it on the actual game. I'm very big on not beating games on emulators, so that's why I'm saying that. So I did play Star Tropics on here. It was a lot of fun. The graphics, of course, are cool. Seeing it in HD. There is a bit of a lag that usually you won't notice, but when you're playing Mike Tyson's Punch Out, you would notice it immediately if you're a player like I am who plays it all the freaking time. So there's a little bit of a lag, obviously, because you have HDMI. If you had something like the Frame Meister, that would probably fix it. But that freaking Frame Meister is like $300, so I'm not trying to spend that. I got this for $60. I got it when it actually came out, so I didn't have to buy it off all the douchebags online trying to sell it for fucking $250. So I was lucky there. But one thing I think it could do with it being online and just being new that I wish it would have done, one thing I would thought would have been really, really, really cool, is if it would have had a way to keep your high scores online and being able to post them. So you play a game like Balloon Fight, and then when you're done, you could just log on or something and post your score on there, and then just have a database that keeps track of stuff like that. Just something simple like that. That'd be pretty cool. Also, like maybe statistics of how long you've played each game for and your high score on the games and things like that. I wish it could have done some stuff like that too, being a new age system. Other than that, though, it does what it's supposed to do. Obviously, you have the problem that, like I said, all of you who asked me already know. It's got a super freaking short cord. Now, Pat the NES Punk made a good review about it, and he had said, well, you got to have the console close to you anyways, because if you want to switch games you hit reset. But yeah, it's still annoying though. It still should have been longer. There's no reason why you can't get up just like back in the olden days and hit reset or something like that. You're not switching games that often. Like when I was playing Star Tropics, I was playing the game for a long time. I'm not trying to constantly switch. So it definitely could have used a longer cord. But I think the high score thing is the thing that would have been a lot cooler. Also, some people were saying, oh, if you could download more games on it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really complaining about that. I think its lineup was pretty sick that it had, because it also had like Kirby on there. It had a lot of stuff on there. I'm pretty sure Kirby was on there. Yeah, I think so. Um, I just play this to goof around. If I'm playing for real, I'm playing back there. I'm playing on the real stuff. I got to play on a real TV with the real game. That's just the way I am. So I'm not getting this to, you know, I got to beat this game, so I'm gonna get this. No, I can't do that. So I don't know what you guys do. Um, I don't know. I like it for what it is. I guess that's the easiest thing I could say about it. And that's about as much as I can say about it. I love how it's little. Now, do I think that there should be more? Absolutely. I think without a doubt they should have a Super NES Mini. I know Genesis is now trying to have their Mini again. They've had their Mini a million times, but I think there should be an N64 one. I think there should be a GameCube one. I think there should be as much as they can do. I mean, why not? I'll buy it. And then there was also a big argument whether, well, is it stupid for hardcore gamers like myself, retro gamers, is it stupid for us to get this? No. No, it's not stupid for you to get it. Because if you like being like me, and you're not going to use it a whole bunch, I mean, I used it a lot more than I thought. Like, when I was traveling, I used it all the freaking time. But would I use it now that I'm home? Probably not. But, I mean, you'd be surprised. Sometimes when I want to watch Peyton just run through a game, or I want to play a game with Megan, my wife, then, yeah, I might plug it in upstairs and play it in HD. Sure. If me and her want to sit down and go run through Mario 3 one night when we're playing together or something, yeah, why not run through it on this? You know, it's easier for me just to bring this upstairs than bring all that upstairs. You know what I'm saying? And bring my system, gotta bring the cartridge, the controllers, and all that shit, when I can just play it right on here. And this saves it and everything as well. And one thing on Mario 3, if you guys have ever played it, Mario 3 don't save. Well, this does. So, if you get somewhere and, you know, you've already beaten a game before a million times, and you're like me and you're a parent and you're pressed for time, say your kid wakes up in the middle of the night and all of a sudden you gotta save your game. Well, there you go. You can save your freaking game. And it's not like you're cheating or something. It's like you're just continuing where you left off as if you never stopped. So back in the day, you would leave your system on all freaking day and turn the TV off, and now you can save it. So everything's the same game and everything like that, but I hope that they continue to come out with more systems like this. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think they did a great job. I think it's okay quality and stuff like that. I think it's fine. Got this cool carrying case for it. Holds everything. Actually, I can show you that if you want. This was also really, really, really handy when I was out of town working. Hold the cords right here. System and everything here. Has room for another controller, the wall unit. It's got everything right there. So, yeah, I think it's awesome. I just wish it would have had something like a high scores list or something like that. Would have been super cool. Super, super cool. A lot of people wanted like a multiplayer or something so that you could get on with somebody and play Contra. I don't think that's really necessary. You already have lag issues, so you don't want to do anything that can cause more. But I just think that having your high scores post on there would have been really cool to try to chase for the gold. You know, that's like me. I'm really good at balloon fight. I would like to have seen how many other people are at, and give me a reason to play this thing. If there was a high score list, I would play this all the freaking time. I wouldn't play balloon fight on there. I'd play it on here because I want to try to get the high score. So that'd be one reason right there why I would do it. So I think it's a very big buy. Would I pay $200 and something for it now? Probably not. People are just assholes, and you're just gonna have to wait for it to come down. Hopefully it will. People are douchebags, and they like to try to make money off of everything they can make money off of, and fuck everybody over. So that's a whole other topic in itself. So yeah, if you get the chance, grab one, man. These are sick.